So I'm here with Miss Jasmine Brooks, Eyewitness News, and I think we're all very interested in knowing how you got started in the broadcast field.
You know, unfortunately, I never took advantage of the TV studio here at Mount Carmel. So it wasn't till after high school I realized that this is something I definitely want to get into. So I started right away with working at T102 Radio in Pottsville. And from then I knew always I wanted to go right into TV. And I got that opportunity in Hazleton at a small station there. And before I knew it, I was on WBRE and WYOU. To be honest with you, it was when I went to see a live television show in New York City that I thought, this girl is hosting this show and having a blast. I want to do that. And, you know, the news is one way that I can definitely do that. And I connect with the audience. It's a lot of fun. And I'll tell you what, this morning I was pretty nervous on your news, though. I never thought it could be so nerve-wracking, but I was definitely nervous.
Well, I think we can all kind of see how good Jasmine is at what she does, and I think it should be said. I think you're very good at what you do. What would you say to anybody who is interested in maybe following in your footsteps of perhaps being maybe on WBRE one day?
With this, you need experience. So it's not about, you know, how many years of school you go as it is to hands-on working in this field. So immediately take advantage of MCA Live in the television studio right here in Mount Carmel. And then when you go to college, you want to have as many internships under your belt so that you can have that hands-on experience. And especially if you want to be in front of the camera, get in front of the camera, you know, get comfortable with talking in front of, you know, the camera. Also, it's important to know how to do a little bit of everything, because now you can't just, you know, a lot of people walk in and say, I want to be an anchor. You need to know how to do everything from producing to holding the camera, you know, writing, editing, every single aspect you must know how to do if you want to do just one of those things.
So a lot of journalists are multimedia journalists.
Yes.
They all have to do a little bit of everything. What would you say is maybe your favorite part of being an MMJ?
Oh, an MMJ, my favorite part is definitely not holding a tripod and shooting an accident outside on the interstate in the rain. That's not my favorite part. My favorite part would probably be when I have more time to put something together and I can get a little creative with my shots and take my time and just kind of enjoy getting some of those nice shots. That's when I have more time, definitely that's the more enjoyable part. Editing, not my favorite, but I'm okay with it. And of course, writing is a lot of fun and telling people stories in the best way you can.
So it seems like being able to do a little bit of everything is definitely, especially in the future now, moving on as technology advances, and you have to be able to do everything. Now, when you don't have time to really prepare something, if you get called, say, at night and you have to go cover, for example, a bad accident that happens and you know, there were maybe not so good things that happen. How do you get in the mindset of reporting just the facts and really trying to keep your emotions sort of to yourself?
You know, normally because you do it so often, it can start to become more easy. You become a little immune to going to an accident or a fire. But of course, there are times when it's devastating and you cannot hold back your emotions. You know, reporting the news is you just want to be very compassionate and make sure that you're very respectable to the people that were involved. You know, if it's worth keeping back a little bit of, you know, information from your viewers because you're protecting those people involved, that's okay. And one of the hardest things is, you know, going to a serious accident or fire and approaching the victim. So you need to definitely, you know, sometimes honestly back off and of course use as much compassion and understanding as possible, and don't make the situation worse, I should say.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, on a lighter note, this morning we were on and off the air at our pep rally this morning. This is not obviously the first pep rally that you did, but of all the fun events that you get to do, the more fun things like this, what is one of your favorite?
Well, the Pep Rally Fridays are my favorite, hands down, because first of all, I get to go to different communities and connect with the kids, and I think the kids really enjoy it. And now that I'm an anchor, I don't go out as much, but I wanted to make sure that I was always out for this so that, you know, the students could be a part of the news. I think when you're young and when you're in high school, you're not always tuned into the news. So this is a really great way for, you know, the younger generations to get involved with their local news. So definitely the Pep Rally Fridays are my favorite.
Well, I think having Jasmine here was a great experience for everybody, I think, at the Pep Rally and also here on MCA Live. Jasmine, we'd like to thank you for being here. Thank you very much, and you're always welcome back here at Mount Carmel Area.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And as a 2006 graduate, it was great to be back. So thank you so much.
Thank you.